the ritual needs refinement.
Kill her before she can summon another storm.
Willing sacrifices. How nice.
Sacrifice! I'd rather give you my axe, witch. Stick around.
Do you see? These are the smog eye. Just shatter. All this rubble scattered or come from these urns. The patterns are different. They appear to have used dust in the urns to storms. But I'm not sure what was the vessels. Look at the shape of the fragments. Optical of something at least as tall as you. Right? Just another piece of the puzzle. Analyze the witchpike residue, an answer will suggest itself. Thank you, but no. I try to avoid population centers. Temptation. You understand. I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way where I can set up my work undisturbed. Near Morthal. Old Mjolnir's a dying breed among the Nords. A practitioner of the old magic. Hear her? If anyone can help me untangle, it's her.
So, what did your vampire friend Storms? Well, that's the next. Needs to be covered at Kilcreath Temple. Enough for her to get us an audience with High King. Largrim, I've heard, prideful and hard-headed. With the Queen's help, there's no key. I'd like to down the palace door, grab him by the shake him until he listens. That would start a war, though, and specifically asked me to avoid that. For now, let's bring our evidence to Queen Gerhild. Need to get it out of the way now. We return. Hey, you and that, not me. It makes as much sense as I have no idea. No, let's keep until we get into Svartis. Out here, only distrustful of, especially Nords from people of Morthal. No one can help Fen Fitual. It would be her. Our remains gets with High King. We convince him that the to help us stop. Turn to solitude and to the Queen.
Third day, an infernal herald.
The unique up
Well,
The Queen's attendants. Get inside.
he's strong. No! Svana, your father. Watch your...
Oh, die! Mother.
So the assassins might return somewhere safe.
Lackey. Oh,
We came to warn you.
and yet my life dead.
If you had to us,
Like I determined, there war. want my wife.
Gods, what a disaster. Assassinated. Grim refuses to live for reason. We need to find what's right. Should have handled a run-of-the-mill connected to confirm my ideas. Look, see if you can find any indication of how the got in and out of the palace so easily. Maybe even turn up something that ties the murderer to the coven. I'll make sure the princess is all right. Taking this daughter's mothers. I never knew. Might leave battalions before on Kilcreath. Saw them on the witches and the assassin definitely in league with. Can we get Svargrim except angry daughter's eyes? The High King had the right to be. Make Svargrim hard truth. Come on, the swording upstairs. See the High King.
I know. The king is in mourning. Be disturbed.
The Queen lost today.
Right in.
Kingdom is saved.
His blood has and Yoren's lack.
Haven't threat respond with a sure.
Yoren, so weak that he believes his my arms, so easily duped. Outsider. Reach witches. They pose no threat. Beaten back those wild time and time again to the east. Bow down to a poker. Matters of you. Tales, campfires to scares a when here all the time. None of them spotters. The last spoke of such things. Well, he speaks of such. Wolf of solitude. I know my enemies. You dishonor wife's name by pass through your treacherous lips. Away with you! And pray I don't find evidence that ties you to the murder. That would not go so well for you.
We'll leave you to grief, Your Highness.
Is it true? Mother told me you were working for her before she...
Svanna.
My mother. She gave the mighty important task. Tell me, what were you doing, my mother? What? And do you summon palace at... Did you tell my father? Is he rallying the whole... He's your everywhere, even in his innocence. Others' death be for nothing. He trusted you. Ally, my father. Please, find whoever did this and stop them. I saw the assassin. He moved fast. Unbelievably fast. He leaped through the window after stabbing my mother. And the guards had gathered, so I guess he decided to flee. Try to follow his trail. Someone must have seen something.
Princess. Somewhere safe.
Don't call me. Anna, there's nothing about me. Do you want?
If she is cold, so warmth out of her. The Wallace did the tip one out. He wore patch face was pure between his teeth and he fell as snow. Fast, a hole of bacon.
Will you pray, poor soul, bound for the hall loon? 'Twas a month I have seen before. War and I passed like a shadow. Sustenance from these posts. I called a case, and I of his sacred. I got the depraved before it took another.
Did I warn you about putting your nose where it doesn't belong? I don't know what you're talking. For it was outside and fled through the gate. I could. What do you know? And what your business? To my license. You think the High King would, but subject. Look,
He should have heeded us. Svargrim and of Yoren. More to die. It's the truth. Us help him. The assassin. Anyone get a good murderer? That would essence an ability so easily. Let's reach Covenanters on using them. Any support? Time to fight fire. We've got empires and we've got a... Let's see what your Fen knows about Veya. Where did you Fen was going again? Right. Well, I'll stay bring everything we've uncovered. We're going to need the High King to... That's simpler.
Middle of my by the fire and tokens with the High King. A bold, even for them, and I have votes. Some probably. What a lot and with the axe. Which were woven. Yol can say with Seraphines of Harris. You think the was empire with the coven? And that's uncommon. And this insignia, or it's the same as Darren's smuggled cry. If it belonged to empire that ask Mjol.
Risks if other council of vampirons. Which are you? Well, what can I do for you? A talisman, person in some kind, but no stuff. I can help Darian, but I need specific items. Wolf and a dead land pulled up roots, alive. Not can conjure a divination. Please person wear this Madame Elgrog no try Serpent Northall as well. Be cautious. Seem afflicted by his outer. See you the wolves, the heat and life bodies until only a force here. But be in the water. Come back. Arm yourself, fire. So rest. Good. Divin can be. The long, the left, the trick. See if we can. Mother, hear me. With your black arms, who sit. Wolf is a. He has seen fit your path and your heart. Wolf and will to worry. I have inclination in extreme honor. Your nose, breathe deeply, will be strong. Will go along the way. Must still hunt and the assassin. Elude you. Use the mud coil. A wolf listen her. And is you be like.
The matched. Wrong to visions, King. This eye patch and all by a cave near a wall. And that did toward the I so quickly as possible. There's two vampire drained all the blood from he took her, I think. Only needed to recover his for him before the goes cold.
chills aren't safe.
Place in the vision. Fast and scout it.
Next time you...
Well, I'm not here. The Empire. I found the thought it was deserted, hiding drop on me. With your arrival, he left belongings when he departed Benson there. Don't you talk while I deal. I did that before. You bringing it over? Let me take a look. Letters are both addressed. That's title. This one gives us the other diner's final ritual. Very ominous. A map to a Marthal. Could be the one mentioned better if that's another tool. We need to south to the mine. Have him there. My particular one of us and needs to Lyris Titan handle. Besides, I have tension and occurring taking this out of a crack.
Go, I'm impressed.
Take that as a good
I think this old mine is where our assassin fled to. Good a place as any to bury him. The clever woman helped you track the Queen's assassin's hideout in Chillwind Depths. He got away, but left behind evidence that the Coven's planning another Harrow storm in this mine, and we're going to those. I miss anything? Good. Less chance of them scurrying away if they these rat. Are you? This better be. Holding.
catch.
It'll take downborn.
I was well-being.
Think there's just legends. Black.
Legends are true. I am down here. Legend included the legend each that I expected to see. You found in this mining darkness place. If the assassin empire working with the Coven, a hiding place, land of content. Most of us have known they've themselves. It's our best in the assassin miners, an inkling of the presence might can find something to do while you investigate the town. Out of surrounding area, you and Lyris invest me on the far side of the and the legends are vicious. It supposedly revolves, though. We'll see their root. A lot of monsters, pale, feroids, giant insect. Be on your guard.
This is coming from Vivian and believe there's some here. At least place king. No, but all found suggests somewhere. Let's go see what's ready for it. Says N all over it. Stop. Take a look. Questions. And pass ramshack. Maybe someone saw it. Run into trouble, but we're all back together. Cover more ground that and lone group. One of us others can come rescue. Just stay close to the. We don't want to be cut down here.
Traps. Did those took these things through?
Have a visit. Focus at hand.
Someone else, Hawker. In the end of my shift, I hide. What do I look like? Own crier? If the to be he wouldn't have been us when he brought us here. You were? Up the overseer and is extra careful, exact of mine. Training count. As he what makes it, I wonder? Well, I haven't seen it. Now pick up and help me, or Hork can't afford to lose this job.
You must Dusk Town. You've still... Well, get settled in. Allowed topside you contract. Well, get comfortable. What would you think that? Sign a contract. Stay until the work ever breathe a word. Guys, being unbonded everything consortium is opportunity. That I have. And some either come to think of it. You can stop them. And come aboard and go. Oh, don't let skinners are a super... And being far under havoc with your set. If you need anything, Dusk Town or Bitterblade Mining Consortium.
What a win. These people have no to what's down here. I wonder if being stupid was part of the track. Did you turn up anything? Just because no one wasn't here. Let's talk to Fen before we place inside out. Maybe he's had... Right, in the shadow. Lead the way. I'm right behind.
Over here!
What do you want?
You're just in time. The vampire with the eye patch. He met with the Coven Witch, who immediately used to place pikes around the area. Arcane phenomena possible. If this harassment causes any damage. You and Lyris should split up. Need to destroy all of the... I'll assassin and the Coven Witch. You focus on stopping... I'll find you after that, and we'll confront the vampire witch together.
Side middle.
on before it got it. The vampire. Well, which could even her ritual. I saw disappear like the and the vampire Koganthams and war. We can ruin. Finally meet you there. It's south of town. If you get this, go and guard the end drive.
Here!
Let's assassin.
Careful. I sense the presence of other vampires. Arrow fiends. Rituals. So they must have left their place else. Now we...
Now, push pressure.
You listen in. The door.
You have the ice pick for that.
Using my weight.
I meant no Zarxin. You
Deal with this or Altos fiend.
there's color star that
How sizzle before? Let's go after. Damn, we lost them.
Saw it too, right? Wolf statue like a snake sheds its skin. Shields, legend. Somehow vessel. Don't understand. A ritual, obvious. Remember the altar at... We found the quarry. A large stone vessel. I think it remains of one of those... Sure how it all ties back to... I thought those stones were to... Now, that's only a bite. The storm gathered energy that the witch or the werewolf seems to think she... The conclusion: anything is possible where man. I'm going to return Yolan to finish Pike residue. Maybe help me understand how the ritual works. Theoretically, using my knowledge of alchemy, Old Mjolin's understanding of magic. We should be able to figure something out once we know what components were used in the ritual. I don't know of any Ashen Lord. Look, I came across the term after the incident at the mass grave in Banquerai. It used by the ancient army. Its members were buried at unhallowed grave. The remains were smuggled here. The Grey Host. It was an army of vampires and werewolves, rampaged across Hammerfell during the First Era. There aren't a lot of records remaining. The burial site was held secret. Exarch was a rank, like, I suppose. I don't know. But that's the impression I got from the witch's conversation with the Exarchs. I want more about this Sengol Ulfra, though. And the Ashen Lord, for that matter. That's why I want to check that.
Damn it! The and the werewolf are long gone. They called themselves Singalis Ulfra, and they had an unusual rank or title, Exarch. Yeah, no idea. Fen can of what we saw down on husks. While Fen and I examined that ritual site more closely, we returned to Solitude and informed Svanna that her mother's assassin has been taken care of. She'd want to know. More than that, she deserves to know. I left Svanna back at the Lonely Troll under the care of that drunken orc Mog. Unless he ignored my rather stern warnings, he should be keeping the princess there. I'll meet you back in the city once he's here.